Hello and welcome back to more AI the Somnium Files, where everything is flown completely off the rails. I don't know what's happening anymore. Iris got kidnapped, as did Oda. They both survived somehow. We got knocked out and recorded video, but we didn't record video in episode 2, and it would have been very helpful for us to do that. Oda's mother was a useless muppet for way too long. She didn't seem to care at all that we got knocked out on the floor. There's a lot of questions that remain unanswered. Oh, also, did I forget to mention that the Cyclops killer may or may not be walking around in the polar bear suit? Might have left out that little detail, but, it's insane. It's crazy. It's bonkers, but it's also incredibly interesting, so let's see where this goes, I suppose. To begin with, we shall go to, should we just go in order? Yeah, let's just go in order. Let's go top to bottom, like usual. No reason not to. And we're on the road again, as usual. Harbor Warehouse District. It's a new day for investigating, friends. Let's see. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to manually press A to progress on that screen.
2 cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
1 van and 1 station wagon.
Is there something interesting about them that we need to...
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
How did he get the car without his mom noticing?
Found on the steering wheel and gear shift.
Sorry, how old is this kid again? Just refresh my memory. How old is Oda supposed to be? He is... What? Oh! I thought he was a kid! Oh, I thought he was like a little kid, like 12 or something. Wow, okay. He looks way younger than he actually is. Wow, okay, apparently I'm horrible with ages. I thought you were way younger than that. Okay, that was because that was my thought. I was like, wait, you're getting a car? Aren't you like 6? I just brushed it off by assuming that she was gonna have, or he was gonna have a set drive. Apparently, he's 24 years old. News to me. Alright then. We'll learn something new every day.
Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Wait, hold on. That's even more inexcusable. I assume the reason why he ran away from the scene of the crime was because he, much like Mizuki, I assumed... My assumption is that they were just kids who were friends. So a grown adult left a little kid all by themselves at the scene of a crime. As if I couldn't hate you anymore. You just suck. You're just the worst. I mean, not as bad as Date, but you're climbing the ranks, buddy. I really thought he was just a kid.
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
Well, alright then. That just completely threw me for a loop.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Man, people really like to leave their doors unlocked in this universe.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
I have a lot of questions about the timeline of events that went down. Oh.
It's cold in here.
Really, in a cold storage warehouse?
However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
Okay, hello there, friendo. I guess we can ask him if he's cold.
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires.
Can I get one of those?
That keeps me warm. Nice, right?
Very.
Cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Okay, what can we check? Forklift A, forklift B. I guess we'll check forklift A first.
The forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
The camera's still here from the stream. Workbench, the ice cutting machine.
That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all. This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Okay, well, I wanted to check the workbench, not the ice cutting machine, but no, not that. Well, I want the bench.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
So, they only got her and not him? And then he got... I don't... How did that... So I assume... I guess the logical timeline of events, because both cars were there that had his fingerprints on them, so I guess the logical timeline is that they left the house in the van he was driving, and then at some point along the way they got carjacked, and the polar bear Cyclops killer took Iris to this place and booted Oda out of the car, and then he stole a car from the convenience store to be able to catch up with them, I guess. In which case, I guess that would explain why he wasn't detained and was able to get in. But in that case, my question would simply be, how did he find them in time? And how in the world did he even get into this place? Like, surely they would have locked this down. I don't know. I don't know about this one. This is many questions are circling around in my head, and there's. Let's just keep investigating, see if we can't find some more information.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Alright, that's a bit of a design flaw. See, Oda's blood's where he was stabbed and went down. Is there anything else for me to look at? Did I already check forklift A? Alright, you have to examine it twice for the green text to fade away. Shelves with boxes. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. I asked the cop on the scene and he said there wasn't anything special on them. There's a dark spot over there. Is there? Oh, man, oil drums keep appearing, don't they? An oil drum.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
What part of her looks like a metal tube?
An oil drum. Probably not a clue this time. Really? I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. What was that dark spot? Oh, this? Wait, here? Where? What? Is there a thing here? Oh. How did you see? Is that someone's wallet, maybe?
There's something there.
You should go pick it up.
How did you see that through here?
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate.
Alright, not what I thought it was.
You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate
I have.
contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them from Mizuki. But eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
That is a very bizarre thing to bring up, that specifically Date and Mizuki were the ones who have these things. And now they're randomly found here, of all places. Does that mean... does that imply that Mizuki might have been watching this? Like she was hiding in the corner, watching through the... Nah, I feel like she probably would have stepped in to help. She doesn't seem like the type to idly sit by while something like that is happening.
Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Glad I have an AI that has the ability to immediately know exactly what needs to be examined and telling me to move on. Okay, Mayumi, we have many questions about about your decisions last night, and just everything in general that went down. Many questions will be asked.
Who might you be?
Your memory's really
I'm
bad.
Dante. We met yesterday. I gave you my card.
Oh. So how can I help you?
I can start by telling you what the hell you did last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes. A very nostalgic dream.
How about we... Can you explain to me why you just left me on the floor? Didn't care at all?
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo toward me.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling and...
Your son's at the hospital!
It's kind of embarrassing.
Just a gentle reminder.
It's such a nice photo.
Yes. That's very nice, Mayumi.
I don't think you're striking the proper tone here. Just be sure I decided to ask Mayumi about the Odoroki Man chocolate I found in the warehouse. Took it out of my pocket to show her.
Do you know anything about this chocolate?
Oh, you like Odoroki Man?
Yes, actually. I was hooked on them at one point.
My Ota loves them too. When he was younger, he used to collect all the stickers. He was the best at it. It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push.
How stupid is your son?
That boy didn't
Don't answer that,
even
actually.
know.
I already know.
He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. Ah, that's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it. Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro. He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
What? What is going on here?
That's just a fancy name for a heart attack, right? I think. Because the cardio has to do with your heart. I'm assuming that that's just a fancy way of saying that's a heart attack. I've never heard it called that, but just through determining what the base individual parts of those words mean, I am assuming that is what. That also just makes sense for him to have died of it, if that's the case.
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine.
No!
You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
You have memory problems.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
You either have memory problems that need to get checked out, or you're just a terrible liar. Which, I don't know why you lied to me about that, but...
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue,
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
which means...
Mayumi, I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
And that explains literally everything
dementia.
about her.
Symptoms vary considerably.
That's why she has no idea who we are.
Appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Yep, that explains
Well, is that all?
every single interaction we've ever had with her. Makes complete and total sense. It also explains why she was just standing still and seemed to have forgotten everything about last night.
I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
That's remarkably depressing, given the circumstances. Well, just in general, but man,
Date, let's
that's
go.
gonna be a hard thing for her to have to relearn that Ota was
It's
stabbed.
better that you leave things be.
Yeah, this isn't some. We don't want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. This isn't our business. She can't give us any useful information. This isn't our problem to solve, sadly. Well, that was a surprisingly depressing twist. Did not think that was gonna go down in the way that it did. And now with something completely different, let's go to Sojima's residence, where I'm sure I definitely won't want to beat his head in. I'm sure he's not gonna say something stupid.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
I guess the bodyguards didn't have a problem with me jumping over the fence.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
I don't know why you even try saying that.
No, it's this girl. Cute. What was that? Nothing. You just said cute.
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
That was a conversation. I don't think you're gonna get us anywhere. Okay, let's talk to you.
I don't. Who is that?
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it. I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Aiba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Yeah, until everything flew completely off the rails.
Oh, we can continue that later.
No, god damn it! You can't just start a story and then randomly stop it for no reason. I swear, if there's major story implications or clues in that little tale she's telling, and that is being deliberately withheld from me, I'm not gonna be happy. I am not gonna be a happy camper. At all. I guess we gotta talk to the bodyguard.
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Aiba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
Doubt it.
There are several,
Alright then.
but for some reason, they are all powered off.
What is he? Why do people even have security cameras in this universe exactly?
There is no image data.
None of them ever work.
Really?
Oh, I guess not that they don't work, but that they all get erased, so why even have them?
That's too suspicious to ignore.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay. I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
Boogity boogity, I'm shaking in my boots. I would love to see you try. Of course, I'd like to see you as a crater.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
Do you have a gun on him? Because I'd like to remind you that we also have a gun called the Evolver, and that we kind of beat the shit out of an entire Yakuza gang earlier this week. In case we forgot that, just wanted to remind everybody that that happened at the beginning of this week's episodes. That we kind of did that. Anyway, X-ray mode engaged.
This guy has a handgun.
I'm stunned. A bodyguard has a
Of
handgun.
course, real and loaded.
I'm shocked.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? You need a warrant for that. Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
That was also a whole bucket load of nothing. So I guess now we're going to the hospital to check up on the people whose lives have been in danger for the past 12 hours. Well, less than 12 hours, but still.
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better. Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I started thinking about Monica. and I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
By the way, the idea that the Cyclops killer just has like a drawer full of all the eyes of his victims, his or her victims lying around, just, that's disturbing to think about.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
You aren't seriously
The
suggesting.
polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15.
Oh, come on.
Correct.
You can't possibly.
Fast you can just make it.
You can't possibly think she's the one in the polar bear costume. No. I'm not even gonna entertain that. I'm not even gonna bother entertaining this ridiculous assertion.
Not necessarily, but...
But what? Yeah, exactly, but nothing. You got nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yeah, so it's a crazy story. I had this dream, or not dream, I kind of looked into your daughter's mind, and she was making out with the politician. How do you feel about this?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Great, lovely commentary.
I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he?
Somehow.
I heard the police talking about it.
Like, do you understand the timing of this? The polar bear I just called him the polar bear. The person in the polar bear, I'm gonna call him the polar bear, fuck it. The polar bear pulled the switch to activate the saw, and then seconds later, Oda came running into the warehouse to stop the saw machine. Like, that is unbelievable. That is incredible.
If I didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
Okay, now for the most exciting trip. The part where Mizuki chews us out for abandoning her with Mama, which she has every right to do. Let's get this over with. Let's get the screaming match over with as quickly as possible. Daze Residence Monday.
Hey Mizuki, could you take a break? I want to ask you something.
Okay, she is infinitely stronger than I ever suspected. Okay, wow, I did not realize she was that freaking strong. Yeah, so you have literally no reason to ever be concerned about her whatsoever. She can deck anybody that comes anywhere near her. Look at that! I can't lift that much. No way. That would crush me immediately. That'd break my neck. I would drop that immediately, and it would either shatter my chest or my neck, whatever it hits first. Jesus. That said, this is immensely dangerous, and you should have somebody you should have someone always spotting you whenever you bench press. That's just a cardinal rule of doing this. Didn't even bother trying to ask that question. Are you going to say anything? We just cured you and got you back to being able to say words. Please don't tell me we reverted back to that.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
What the? Date, what are you fucking... I make their heart stop beating in 3 seconds. Girls shouldn't talk like that. What does that even mean? Please quantify that statement. Clearly she's strong. She's capable enough to be able to do that. Like, come on.
That's awfully sexist of you.
Yes, it is. What?
That's why no one thinks you're attractive.
Spike Chunsoft, can we get an open letter for a competent, not terrible protagonist? Can I play as someone who isn't just the worst person in the world?
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. No, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Why you haven't ran away from this asshole yet? Like, Jesus Christ, that is... Oh my god. Girls shouldn't talk like that, says Date. That is... Do you even need me to say anything? Do you even need me to say anything this time? I feel like the game speaks for itself on this one. Like, I feel like it cannot be overstated. I despise this man. I hate playing as him. Why do I always have to play as the worst people in Spike Chunsoft creations? I don't get it.
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs?
But what?
I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
No, not you! You're so bad! You're so bad! I hate him. He's so bad. He's just the worst kind of person. Like, So earlier today, he said girls shouldn't talk like that, implying that they shouldn't say that they can stand up for themselves and attack people when they need to act in self-defense. And now he's like, oh, I don't only like small. I can't even say that. My brain will not allow me to say that sentence out loud. God.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
Stop talking! What are you doing?
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night. Ota is amazing.
Yeah, it's debatable.
I changed my mind about that
I
guy.
am not. Nope.
Iris and Ota came out of it okay. They'll both live.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God. Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family. I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yup. And then, Grandpa was raised by dolphins. By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands.
Mizuki.
And then, Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
That can't be true. But there's a part of me that's thinking maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. I believe her grandpa was an incredible man. Okay, you believe the whole raised by dolphins part, really? Really?
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki.
Like, yes, dolphins are incredibly intelligent creatures. In fact, they're even smarter than humans. They didn't raise her grandpa. That did not happen.
It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again? I'm coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right?
Yeah, we just learned that a minute ago. We learned... I mean, here's the thing. I already had faith that you'd be able to take care of yourself. I just didn't realize that you were freaking Mr. Incredible over here with how much you can bench. In which case now, my already minimal concern for your self-preservation instincts have just been utterly squashed. You could probably run the investigation by yourself, to be perfectly honest with you.
You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
That said, still not a good idea to put a 12-year-old kid in the line of danger. Just generally speaking, it's not something you should do. No matter how strong they are, don't do that. Just, you obviously want to keep them out of danger as much as possible. It was 1 year ago, I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school. Oh, was she carrying a train on her back? Oh, God.
Who did this to you?
Some kids at school. 5 or 6 of them. They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me. And I got mad and I told them to go away and they hit me.
Tell me their names. I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
That explains a lot. That explains a whole hell of a lot.
The shrine.
Oh,
The
God.
shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
We must be swift
Sure,
as a
whatever.
coursing river.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming
With
strong.
all the force of a
Follow
great
these 4 rules,
typhoon.
and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
And all the strength of a
Date, are you playing a
raging
character or
fire.
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh dear God. We really went all out on Karate Kid for this. Alright. Hello. So I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I haven't seen the Karate Kid in about 5 years. Closer to 4.5 probably. August of 2017 was the last time I watched that movie. So I'm not up on all the quotes from the movie, except for wax on, wax off. So maybe it's possible these are all quotes from the movie. It's possible they may not be. I have no idea. So
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club.
Date! God damn it, man! Why are you're talking to a 12-year-old?
Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Stop talking!
I see. Actually, no. That's stupid.
Do I even want to know what the other 3 are gonna say?
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
You're a terrible teacher, you know that?
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
How about we just take her to a self-defense class? You know, taekwondo, jujitsu, anything? Instead of Captain Date with his class of idiocy?
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
What the fuck? My God.
Like, When you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
I'm not sure that disassociating herself from the human element of what she's doing is a great idea. It's how you turn someone into a killing machine who doesn't see other people as humans. This is such a terrible idea.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me.
How about we
Do
don't?
as I say. You'll be thanking me in time.
Yeah, look what that got her.
Are you sure?
No.
But how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Yes. Oh, please kick his ass.
Huh?
If you beat the shit out of Date, it'll all be worth it. Kick his ass.
How about you throw a punch?
Beat him into the ground.
I can guess your strength from that.
Go for the jugular.
Say so.
Go for it. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. And let me watch it. Yes. 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 Yes.
First,
Do it.
Close your
Do it.
eyes and concentrate.
Do it.
Like this?
Do it.
Exactly.
Swing.
Then, punch.
Swing, battle, swing. Do it. Do it. What the? What?
Huh?
What? What the fuck? What?
You don't have to be nice.
What?
I know I'm weak.
What?
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
Are we not gonna? Was that just for dramatic effect, or did she actually send out a shockwave of energy all around her? Was that one of those post-production visual effects things? Or did she actually just send out a shockwave all around her with a single punch?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Oh my
Mizuki,
god.
Let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
She's gonna kill someone!
Never, ever strike your master. That is a must.
If she gets into another fight at school, she's going to kill someone.
In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
That's not even a joke. She will kill
Take
someone.
you with me.
Why not?
Because you're gonna kill someone.
I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes.
Promise?
Yeah, if I need you to fight off a horde of aliens or something.
Let's go, Iva.
Where to?
When the Covenant start attacking, I'll let you know. You can Spartan slam into them. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna leave things right here for today. I don't even have the words. I can't. Alright. Well, I guess that explains this. Because it's like even... Like, when you're 12 years old, generally speaking, you aren't strong enough to lift this much. That's not impossible, technically speaking. But it's not typical for a 12-year-old to be able to bench this much. So, it caught me off guard. But now it makes sense, because she's a superhuman, apparently. The Mr. Incredible thing was a joke, but like, alright. We're gonna stop here for today. Okay, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. Hope to catch you all on Monday for some more AI the Somnium Files. Goodbye.